In this next training exercise, we're going to learn more about some AutoCAD related things. Now, it is definitely helpful when you're working in Toolbox because we have so many drawing blocks that we're using inside of these products. Sometimes you might need to edit a drawing block, and there's a few rules that you're going to need to follow to make sure everything works the way that you expect. One of them is purging items inside of your drawing. So this next video is going to be a pretty quick one, but we're going to learn how we can purge something in our drawing so we can get those expected results. So let's get into this next exercise.
So if you have this open drawing and you want to make a change on the profile or molding that we created, there's a couple steps that you got to go through to make sure that it's coming in with those new edits inside of your current drawing.
So instead of it being a bulge, we'll go back in and make it a cove. Now, this will also be a good example of seeing the difference between the molding drawing and the profile drawing. So remember, those are two different drawing files inside of this configuration. Our room components are using this molding drawing, so we're going to make a change. I'm going to open up that DWG inside of our graphics and then moldings folder. So just pulling that back so we can have some type of coved cut going on there. We want to make sure that we save it. Now, because this isn't a product, this is just a room component, we're not able to redraw this, right? So we would have to delete it and just draw in a new one. It's not going to come in with those updated changes because there's one other step that we need to take. I didn't hit the height above floor, but it really doesn't matter. You can see we still have that bulge coming in. So this is where you need to purge things out of your drawing. So if something is already existing inside of this drawing, like this crown molding, we want to purge it. First step is to delete it, so the actual object is not in the drawing, and now it's just a file that's embedded inside of this DWG. So this is now a purgeable item. If it was not deleted from the drawing, you would see under the non-purgeable items that block. But because we deleted it, we have these purgeable items now that we can get rid of. There's the profile that's used for the subassembly, and there's the molding that is used for our room component. So we're just going to purge that. And now when we redraw from the room components list, it'll be a brand new DWG file that's embedded into this drawing. So it'll recognize that new change that we made. So when we will set it to the top of our wall, there you can see how we have that change now with the cove. I'll do it one more time to this one so we can see how that works. We're just going to redraw this cabinet. We'll see that nothing changes with the molding. Okay, no change. This is going to be under our profiles folder. And just matching that detail that we had with our room component, saving the drawing. And I'm just going to redraw this so you can see what happens. We're not going to have any change to that molding yet. Even though we changed the DWG, it's still showing that bulge. So just like we did before, make sure that we don't have the crown molding inside of this drawing. So just our standard AutoCAD delete. Remember, we don't want to use a Microvellum delete here because it's just the AutoCAD portion of it. It's not the actual Toolbox product. And then now we can purge the profile. So there you can see how that worked. And the same process would be done if you were adding baseboard or chair rail or any other type of molding inside of your database. So hope that helps, and have fun adding new profiles and moldings to your database. So that wraps up another video. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to check out some more of our videos on AutoCAD related things you can do inside of Toolbox to help streamline that process.